Hey everybody, welcome to Mainly Movies. The DC FanDome continues on with our first look at probably the most talked about film in the entire DCEU, the Snyder Cut, or more specifically, Zack Snyder's Justice League. It feels like we've been talking about the Snyder Cut forever at this point, and really, we have. The whole hashtag release the Snyder Cut has been a thing since Justice League first came out in 2017, and it took several years before the existence of the Snyder Cut was even confirmed. But it's coming to HBO Max next year in 4 one-hour parts. I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other on the Snyder Cut, so I'm actually curious to see what this teaser has to offer. Let's check it out. Okay, so we got Darkseid. Interesting aspect ratio. And the song, man. I don't know about this. It's a little on the nose. Whatever. Okay, so again, a little more cyborg. I know a lot of these are shots that are very similar, at least, to things we've seen before in the original cut of the movie. But this is different. It's a little more with the Flash.
I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you.
So I guess we're not getting any dialogue. It's just going to be a song over this. So definitely a teaser. So some more of a cyborg here. Okay, so some interesting stuff with the Flash. Looks a little different than usual. Probably bringing in the time travel element, it seems like. Still runs goofy.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
Okay, so that's definitely the definition of a teaser, so I guess it delivers on that front. That's what's intended to be. There's really no sense of the story or differences in the story from the original cut. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how that ends up being and if that gets expanded on at some point before this gets released on HBO Max, or if we don't really get a sense of that before then. It seems okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Some of the CGI Darkseid, it was kind of to me, but I certainly wasn't a huge fan of what the original cut looked like either, with some of these CGI characters. So this is a teaser. It's a bunch of random shots that are kind of thrown together. Some of them seem to be shots that we've seen before, or maybe just kind of alternate cuts of some of those shots, which I guess makes sense. This whole thing is an alternate cut. But definitely did get some new material, though, new shots, especially with the Flash and Cyborg. And so they were the two characters that I think got the least amount of attention and time spent on them in the original cut, especially Cyborg. And so I'd be curious to see some more with them, especially again Cyborg. But I don't know. This doesn't you know, like I said, I kind of went into this not really having an strong opinion one way or the other about having the Snyder Cut, not really being excited for it, but not being like a hater on the Snyder Cut either. And I guess I'm still there in the same spot. This didn't really do much to get me wicked excited about it, but it also didn't make me not want to see it. And so I'm still interested in it. Still curious. I think the presentation was a little strange. It's a different aspect ratio, closer to 4:3 than our standard widescreen format, so that's a little odd. And the song, I mean, I get it, but come on, that was really heavy-handed, really on the nose, and it's gonna be one of those things that I know people are gonna be so excited about having that song, thinking it's so fitting, but it was kind of, I don't know, kind of cheesy, but it's just a song for a teaser. It's not anything to do with the actual movie. So, I don't know. So I'm interested. I guess I will see it. I'm not a big fan of the idea of this being released in 4 1-hour parts. I know in the stream, Snyder said that it was eventually going to get released as a whole, like single movie type scenario situation at some point, but the initial delivery is going to be in 4 1-hour parts, which seems a little weird to me, but I guess if you've got a 4-hour long movie, you gotta try and make it a little more palatable to people, and so anyway, that's just my take on the teaser, but what about you guys? Are you excited for the Snyder Cut, or are you just happy that the hashtag release the Snyder Cut movement is gonna be done with now that this movie is actually coming out? So be sure to let me know in the comments below. Alright, so if you get some enjoyment or insight out of this reaction, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that like button, and if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe while you're at it to see more videos like this, as well as movie reviews. Till next time, this has been Alyssa with Mainly Movies, the way life should be.